everyone, Sarita here from Teachers Study Guide. I have been teaching for nearly 30 years and I have seen students who are very, very committed to learning, and I have had students who needed to be encouraged to find a way to study, and students who don't have much clue at all about where to begin. And often I get asked questions from some students. Miss, how do I study for longer time? So I ask them these questions. Where is your study space? Is it quiet place or is it quite noisy? Is your mobile out of your sight? Do you give up when you don't know something? Do you seek help from your teachers on the regular basis? Or ask someone who knows and not procrastinate about your learning or put it off about your learning? So let's take this one by one. So to study longer, very long time, I'm talking about more than an hour, 2, 3, 4 hours, and concentrate. Number 1, it's all about conducive environment. Number 2, positive mindset. Number 3, minimal distraction. Number 4, discipline and commitment with a can-do attitude. So from today, you need to do these 6 things to study for longer time and not give up. So these are the 6 things that will set you up for success, learning forever in life. And most of these things are actually interrelated. So number 1, study space. Is your study space conducive to learning? So you really need to find a nice, quiet place to study. This is really important as some of you may be lucky and have a separate study or even a dining table if there's no one around at home or there's no distractions. If not, you might need to go to your local library where it is much quieter. So put out of the way anything that is going to be distracting. Your pet, your little brother or sister, as cute as they may be, if they are at home or they're being distracted, you have to make sure that you are finding less noise place. You want the space to be inviting and not disorganized and unappealing. If it is too cluttered, you will need to tidy it up. If you don't have the time for that, find another place and make it a special place for you to study. One student, when studying for her HSC, she would take herself outside with a fold-up table to study under a tree. She started doing this every day and it started working for her. And she started looking forward to doing that activity before setting herself up. So sometimes a change in scenery helps as well, especially if you don't feel like organizing the whole room and making it conducive to learning. And you definitely must get out of your room if your bed looks more appealing than your study table. I know what will happen there. Getting used to your setting will set you a mood for your study, and which is very important, and it becomes a good habit. As your brain will start to recognize this space is where your serious study comfortably and easily happens. Number 2, change your mindset. Think of this studying as an exciting adventure and make sure you are learning new stuff. This will propel you in achieving bigger and better things in life, whether it's getting you into uni course or for the sheer joy of acquiring an understanding of some concept that you didn't understand before. Now that is powerful. Look forward to your study times. And if you were on a weekly plan or a timetable, you can start to look forward to studying at that set time. So please make this a habit and change your mindset and enjoy and make sure it's not a chore. Okay, number 3, when you arrive at your study space, before you start, jot down key concepts or topics or areas that you want to get through for that learning period. So for example, there are 10 concepts or 10 definitions that you must nearly nail and learn by heart. Then you learn each one and you cross them out when you have jotted them down, and this will give you a sense of achievement and positively influence you to get to the next one, and so on. This sense of achievement, every little step of the way, is motivating you to keep going. This is all about how your brain feels and structures your learning. Every time you learn something new, you certainly should feel satisfied. And this satisfying feeling is a motivator as well. So number 4, give yourself permission to praise. So every time you have learned something, get out of your seat and go, hooray! I'm enjoying learning. I am enjoying this algebra. Yes, I understand mitosis. Yes, I have just learned 10 quotes from my English novel. Praise yourself. You are putting out good chemicals in your body. Happy chemicals, motivating chemicals that motivates you and keeps you going for a longer period of time. When you're happy, you want to come back to that environment. Make sure this is a commitment. Have discipline. And this will turn into a successful period, a study period. Go to the study space to learn. You get yourself disciplined. You're going to start each day from that good habit. And if you're running a little late one day, don't worry about that. Do not abandon your study plan. Just apply that as long as you're doing the same 6 things. Now, lastly, always display a positive can-do attitude. You come across something that is harder to grasp, break it down. Or look it up quickly. Do not procrastinate. No. Take it as a challenge that you will do and can overcome. Lastly, I want to say, longer study period or time, 2, 3, 4 hours, is only possible after you had good rest or good night's sleep. So your brain has had a good rest and is fully alert. If you are too tired, you should have a quick power nap and then start your longer stint. Please subscribe and push the like button, and happy studying, everybody.